World Liberty Financial holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Let's take a look at what's happening with the price of Wlfi coin as we are going into Sunday morning. Appreciate all the love. Apologize I missed 2 to 3 updates, but let's take a closer look and see what's really happening with World Liberty Financial right now. So if you're looking across the board, we're down about 1.9%. But I'm sure you guys know at this point, we have seen a significant pullback over the last 2 weeks for the broader market. And if you're looking at it like literally on a 2 week time frame, you can clearly see how much altcoins are down. And as far as World Liberty Financial is concerned, you can see 42.6%. And I think it's lower even more than that, but obviously on crypto bubbles, we're kind of behind. Looking at the price right now, 12.8 cents, down about 2% in pretty much all comparative, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USD. Valuation, 3.5 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at $83 million. Though, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So again, I'm going to briefly go over what's happening with the dominance today. You could clearly see, I want you guys to focus on the last I would say 24 hours. You could see we have been seeing this specific pattern playing out for the Bitcoin dominance. And as of yet, we haven't really broken out of the 59.54%, but breaking above here takes us back up to the 59.7% in my opinion, which could mean a little bit more downside for altcoins. But if you're looking at BTC here, let me kind of get rid of this stuff here for you guys so you guys can get a little bit of a better understanding as to what's happening. So I kind of, drew this for my last update for like the HMAR. If you did end up watching it, great. But if not, I'll obviously cover that with you guys right here. So pretty much, we've been ranging around this level over the last 48 hours now for Bitcoin, and it's having a hard time breaking out of the key range. And right now, just about the last, you could say, hour and a half, we actually have fell below this. We still have some support around the 106K key range, but if this is not able to hold, do expect 105 to be retested. I would not be surprised, and maybe we do fill this wick for October 17th, because we did come very close to the October 10th wick. We were literally about 1.4% away for us to see a double bottom for this, and I still do believe that could be in play because we have not seen any sort of bullish or any sort of move from Bitcoin, and it was having a hard time for BTC to break out of the 107, which you should not see Bitcoin having a hard time breaking out of that key range, which is something we want to be paying very close attention to. So right now, we are sitting at a key level for Bitcoin. If it does not hold, I do expect a little bit more downside in the upcoming hours ahead of us, and I do expect the dominance to push towards the upside. If you're looking at World Liberty Financial coin, let's kind of zoom in here and take a look at what's happening. So I'm sure at this point you guys know what happened on October 10th. And since then, the price did range around this level, but after obviously breaking below the 23.6 for Bitcoin on October 16th, which of course I covered on the channel, you did see the price of World Liberty Financial make its way back down, and it actually came down to 12.13 cents. Since then, the price did see a little bit of a bounce of, you could say, about 10%, but nothing crazy. It did not see anything like exciting as of now, but you could see for yourself now. Once again, World Liberty Financial also reacting to what Bitcoin is doing right now, and you can kind of see for yourself. We are seeing a retracement, and if you want to put this into perspective, we're looking at a retracement of about, you could say, 3%. So nothing crazy, but there is not much support, unfortunately, for World Liberty Financial, because if we fall below this, I think we go back down to October 17th level, which we were just about there about 2 days back, and that itself is only about a 4.7% move. So that's something we want to be paying very, very close attention to. The question that I'm sure a lot of people are asking is, do we retest October 10th low? To be honest, the October 10th low is 7.2 cents. That's a very sharp decline. If you want to put this into perspective, that's a 44% pullback. I don't see that happening for World Liberty Financial unless Bitcoin sees a flash pullback. Only way I to see World Liberty Financial, filling this wick, and a lot of other altcoins could see that, but I don't think a lot of altcoins will actually fill the wick, like I said, unless of course we see a flash pullback for BTC, which of course is going to drag the broader market down with it, and World Liberty Financial is no exception. But right now, I'd say focus more on the 11.6 cents as like a support to be watching rather than this one, because like I said, I think that would require something significant for World Liberty Financial to get down to those levels. So I would say that's a good sign too for people that are holding. But again, it's not in our control, right? So if Bitcoin or a massive whale comes and market sells, then of course, these are things that are not in our control. And remember, World Liberty Financial is different in the sense of there's not much support around, these levels. So again, the free fall would be faster for projects like this. So this is something I try to tell you guys, and I've been telling you guys this from the beginning. But again, and from an opportunity standpoint, I'm sure a lot of people are, happy. And I've seen comments, but right now, even though the people that are here, and if you're here still and you're paying attention to crypto, uh, you're actually rare in my opinion, because right now there's not much retail interest. To be quite frank with you, there's not much retail interest within the crypto markets, and that's the reality. And I only think that's going to shift once you do see dominance pulling down, and Bitcoin seeing a reversal, which I still think is going to happen. People tend to forget that this market doesn't need months and months and months to for it to pump. It literally requires just a couple weeks, and you could really see a market pushing back towards the upside much quicker than you think. So again, one thing to be looking out for is the FOMC meeting this time around. I don't personally think we're priced in by any means, based off of what we're seeing across the board. There's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fear. But yeah, we got to take it one step at a time. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And yeah, appreciate all the love. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.